All right, welcome, welcome. We're going to dive into a reading for Sagittarius. Right out the gate, I was hearing a song, Why Can't We Be Friends? So take it as you will. Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends? Don't really remember it. I don't even know who it's by. Sagittarius. Somebody could be wanting to speak to you or could be watching you. This could be somebody who's trapped in their head that wants to remove any self-imposed limitations for themselves. Ooh. I just heard somebody say something or sneeze or something. So yeah, there could be something about what does sneezing mean? Does that mean like getting rid of something, or I wonder. Maybe there's a spiritual meaning to that, but it could mean somebody wants to like quickly tell you something or release something, maybe. I don't know. Release the Kraken. I don't know what that's from. Tell you more, Sag. Or maybe you're learning or studying how to release something. Yeah, Capricorn energy here. This could be like a pattern that's been repetitive, operating from fear, something that's been holding you back, Sagittarius. This could be something to do with a relationship, though, especially if somebody wasn't investing properly with you or something. Yeah, they might want a new beginning with you, or you could be going towards like a new opportunity, a work opportunity, healing, moving out of pain. I feel like there's something about like a finality here, like some kind of ending or some kind of like release point. It feels like it's kind of like after the storm. It's like, okay, yes, the storm happened, but it's like, now we got to get our shit together. So, all right, Sag. Maybe somebody doesn't want something to close with you. I don't know. Or maybe you're still closing out things. We're gonna have to get some confirmation. All right, let's get some tea leaf. Dealings or relationship with a man, first card out, and a woman. Okay, interesting. So if you're the woman, you could be more so in hermit energy here. There could be a man that wants to approach you in the future. This could be somebody at work or a colleague or a Capricorn, maybe potentially. Something about August could have been relevant regarding your relationships as well. This could be a time when you were like not repeating cycles anymore, or could have needed to slow down. There could have been changes in your work at that time. Tell me more, Sag. I'm seeing a werewolf. Yeah, this could have been something that was very like immature. Somebody might say that you make them happy, or you could be moving towards your happiness by closing out these cycles. Excitement, yeah. Wow. Okay. Somebody wants to maybe bring understandings or work something out with you, or you could be understanding this masculine more. There could have been hidden secrets in the past that you moved away from. Maybe something wasn't clear to you, so there were hidden secrets. Maybe you went through an ending, death here, skull energy. Anything else for Sag? Interesting. Somebody's seen you go through some kind of heartache or heal, especially if you're the feminine. You're working on your happiness. You're stringing together the harmony of your life. I think you stopped giving to things that weren't giving to you. You could have been studying things more so, or focusing on your work, focusing on your career, making sure that you're investing your time and energy and routine in that which suits you, brings harmony. Thinking long term, maybe. Very grounded. Yeah, somebody might want a reconciliation here. Yeah, there was a period of frustrations, lessons to be learned. Could have, it's kind of giving like taking a step, like a cha-cha, like taking a step back to go forward kind of energy. Tell me more. Somebody could see that, or maybe assume that you need help if I'm speaking to a feminine. Sagittarius, people in placements. But I feel like the storms are clearing. There could be new romance in the future, or somebody that might want to help you in some way, shape, or form. Yeah, you receive some kind of spiritual guidance or protection from harm. That's funny because I was seeing The Shining. So, maybe this helped you wake you up to your own power. Now I'm seeing the Phoenix, like from the X-Men movie. Dolphin is showing up. It says a marriage will take place either romantic or in business. So this could be both, because we do have, but I'm thinking it's more about a love relationship. So let's see if we have anything from the other half. Sag, the highest teams of love and light, angel, Michael, guardians, and guides For their highest timeline, messages of importance for Sag. So it looks like your angels have helped you on working on your sense of peace and strength. Oh shit, yeah. This could have been a period of frustrations in your old job, okay, or a job you held. I think you're moving out of a financial pinch now. People could see that you're doing this as well. 14 could also be a relevant number. I feel like there's something about your size or your you're highly thought of. There's something about your aura is bigger now. You cast a larger shadow kind of energy, and I guess that makes sense. The more power, the more sun, the more light you are, the bigger the shadow, or whatever they say, right? So yeah, there's definitely some kind of money or property inheritance winning or windfall. So this could be some kind of good karma coming your way. But yeah, I almost want to tell you don't worry, be happy kind of energy. Let's get you a Kali card. Sagittarius from the highest teams of love and light, angel Michael, guardians and guides for Sag. Seeing the Shawshank Redemption movie. Oh my god. Chill. What was that? That fell on the ground. Yeah, 14 could be really a relevant number. Let's go ahead and see that one fell on the ground. So 10, Capricorn energy or something long term or closing out cycles, career, or purpose. Hers is the arising consciousness that evokes instability within, clearing the inner pathways for higher consciousness to manifest. Inner disturbance and instability wrought by Kundalini Shakti is an obscuring grace internal. Disorder is a necessary step towards divine reorganization. Reassure your heart that no matter what may appear to be, at a spiritual level, all is well. Yeah, that's why I wanted to say don't worry, be happy. Interesting. Outworn energy is being processed and broken apart from the ashes of the inner fire. Maybe that's why I saw the phoenix from that X-Men movie. You shall emerge anew. Let what needs to happen happen. Within the subtle field of the body is a powerful creative awakening energy known as Kundalini. So this could be like transforming your electric field at this time. When the soul is ready, this energy, rather like a snake uncoiling, stirs and rises. Awakened Kundalini becomes Kundalini Shakti, moving according to its own pace, path, and wisdom. It clears chakras, purifies the body and mind, prepares the body to be readily receive spiritual energies, weaving through the subtle energy body from the base of the spine towards the crown, seeking release through the top of the head. It's kind of, I think that's like the goddess Isis is like the flying snake, the dragon. As purification is really enjoyable, this powerful natural process requires courage. I keep seeing 7-7. Somebody else got that. I think it was Aries. So you could have Aries placements or be dealing with one. As energy shifts, and maybe you need to know about that Libra new moon that we're about to experience. It's going to be making a sextile to your energy, and based on your rising sign, which house that's in, great time to set intentions. Write them down. Put them under your bed and sleep on them. As energy shifts and we are cleansed emotionally, we may have physical symptoms of discomfort. Interesting. So make sure your immune system is strong at this time, especially if you're feeling any shifts. As energy shifts, we are cleansed emotionally. We may have physical symptoms of discomfort or dramatically fluctuating moods. Could be like fevers. Our thought processes may be confused, and our perception not as astute as it may otherwise be. It's like a fever dream, right? Like sediment being sifted from the bottom of a water glass, that which was clear becomes temporarily muddy. As the sediment is removed, the water settles again, but with more clarity. The oracle indicates the need to be patient and allow the confirmation of signs and intuition. So there's something about not rushing at this time. You do not need to ignore signs to act, but it is wise to recognize that when you are presently within a liminal space of healing, and the waning moon phase that we're in right now, preceding that new moon. The way things look now will change dramatically in the not too distant future. It is not wise to try and build a foundation on shifting ground. Be patient. Trust that you will know when the time to act is upon you. It will be guided to you. Just listen, live with your spirit team, right? Talk constantly to them, listen to any signals. When Kundalini Shakti arises, energies are beginning to move in new ways. The oracle indicates there's something within you that has been dormant perhaps for a long time, even lifetimes. It is now reawakening. I mean, Neptune is like finishing up, is not going to be back in Pisces for another like 200 years or something after what's finishing up right here now. It's about to go back into Pisces soon, I think this week. This message could relate to an aspect, and you can check out Nadia Shah. She has great videos on that. This message could relate to an aspect of your being, even a past life talent that will be further developed in this lifetime. So there could be like gifts, right? Neptune is at its peak in Pisces. It rules Pisces, right? So that's where it's retrograding. So it's kind of our subconscious, it's past lives, it's ancestors, it's ghosts. It's dissolutions is also, connection with our, I want to say like spirituality, right? It could be a stalled project coming back to life again, or a reinvigorated sense of purpose, following an unexpected inspiration. Moving forward, an ascension to a new level of experience are being predicted. Sometimes there is quite a long period of deep incubation on the spiritual path when not much seems to be happening. Kundalini Shakti, I'm seeing an egg. Kundalini Shakti is an inner movement of energy which will eventually demonstrate an outer effect that is often considerable. It can seem illogical to the intellect, but if you want the externals of your life to change, go within and work on the inner self healing. Interesting. Yeah, because it's all just a reflection of the inner, right? So, through trusting and protecting the process of the inner work, shielding it from prying eyes and the ill-informed, fear-based, negative opinions, a new authentic self is generated. This could be one that's more connected to your soul, creativity, empowerment, confidence, courage. We don't have to know how to accomplish it. The movement of the Kundalini Shakti is the awakening energy, so listen to your intuition and instincts and its own creative intelligence. She knows how to glide us. Glide. That's an interesting one to say glide. Guide us towards spiritual fruition, just as the body knows how to heal a broken bone, even if we can't understand how to accomplish such an astonishing feat at the conscious level. So I'm getting super itchy all of a sudden. Maybe you feel like you have some kind of, you feel itching to move ahead. We're going to end this reading soon, don't worry. The time naturally comes when the newly forged self is strong enough, sufficiently spiritually integrated and ready to be seen, heard, and received. We are ready to come out of the spiritual closet. So it's kind of like when you're like still sick and you're like trying to like do things. It could send you back into a spiral of deeper sickness, right? Like, so make sure that you are fully healing. We have no interest in trying to mold ourselves to fit the demands of others. We are divinely self-generated from within. There is no benefit or effectiveness in trying to rush the process. It takes time and effort to distill our nature with sufficient resilience so that we're not shaken in the face of conflict by attempted sabotage or the fearful projections of others. Only then can our presence bring clarity and grace. Such spiritual infusion, integration, and reformation takes as long as it takes. It is not a thing like a duel, like a cowboy duel or something. It is not a small accomplishment. We must be generous with our process, providing patience and trust. The oracle brings confirmation that you are working deeply, and much can come of this. Your labors are not in vain. The oracle of Kundalini Shakti indicates creativity and healing on every level. It also indicates a time when matters of relationship are significant for your soul growth. Tuning into the masculine and feminine energies in the soul will help you balance leading and receiving. So I think they called it like an anima, like the masculine and feminine. We all have it, that yin yang, that sun moon, Shakti versus what's the other? I don't know what the other version of Shakti energy would be in the masculine version, but directing and allowing pursuit and presence both in your outer worldly life and inner spiritual life. Trust your heart and don't be hesitant to lean into unfamiliar territory with boldness tempered by patience. Interesting, yeah. So just kind of like, wading into the water. Okay, this could be a new opportunity or a new daily routine or something, or a new position. You will become capable of many things on many levels that you were not capable of accomplishing previously. A new way is signified. This could be opportunities from others as well, but let's jump into your juicy messages and close her out. I heard even if you think it's unlikely. Okay, Sagittarius, from your spirit team. I'm seeing the Oompa Loompas. Maybe Charlie in the Chocolate Factory, you could be eating chocolate. Something about the patterns, you could be closing out patterns. Maybe it's something about like Willy Wonka, like I think the newest one with Timothée Chalamet. Was he like? Does Willy Wonka have a backup story? Was he like? I don't know what his backup story was, but anyways. Keep the fortress walls high. Interesting. So maybe you had to do this in the past for past people. Dating / being in relationship with your biggest enemy. So you could have done that in the past and maybe you didn't realize it. Maybe you had learned how to trust energy or read energy from now on. Trust yourself. Do not please / appease others. So listen to your gut. It says, thought you were quiet, dumb, and naive. They need energy from others on them at all times to feed. Universe is always willing to help. So you could have prayed or asked, you started realigning your energy. Struggle, love, wrong answer, wrong number. And it says reconciling with yourself. Very interesting. Okay, let's get some extra messages. Oh, good Lord. Maybe somebody's trying to hold you back. Something about going within the cave. Maybe the conscious is subconscious. Okay. Wanted / still does to enslave you. Life is changed. Don't focus on negative emotions. Does it fulfill you and bring you joy if not change directions for soul satisfaction? People want others to stay asleep because then they can keep feeding on them, right? They're trying to trespass on your energy. Call protection. You could notice it maybe. Finding balance, harmony, and stability. Yeah, like that new harmony we said. Don't sacrifice your alignment to try and build others up that are comfortable in their own chaos. You can't change their reality, they manifest it. So feeling who you're becoming. So this could be what's happening for you, or there could be new people coming in, or there might be a masculine specifically that might give you wise advice, or just like understandings or something like that. So let's see if we have any last extra messages. Testing new ideas, moving in silence. Does it work? No harm, no foul. So maybe that's what you were doing, or you learned through this relationship in the past. Maybe it taught you things, right? Maybe you tapped out before it got too serious. Trying to tap into your energy. Angelic protection. So keep calling angelic protection, cutting those cords. They are abusing their power. This could have been somebody in a power position of some sort, or maybe just had power or wanted power over you. It says bad opportunity. Interesting. I'm not sure. Maybe there's a good opportunity. Yeah, it looks like there might be a good opportunity in the future, but maybe there was a bad one. Let's see. Concluding the chapter that didn't work. The devil tries to get you caught in karma. Always say no. Saturn rewards boundaries and maturity and karma, right? Treating you like a Holiday Inn buffet. So they could have been just using you for what you provided. Conception of the thought reorients the path. So you're stringing in those new frequencies, right, into your timeline, into your energy. People project who they are onto others. Yeah, struggle, love, wrong answer, wrong number. Happy for you. So somebody could be maybe happy for you, or you might be seeing if they are happy for you. Be careful. Maybe they might not be. I'm not sure. Yeah, there could be somebody who's very selfish, wants to mess with your investments, time/energy/focus. So maybe that's why you're working on reconciling with yourself. Let's see if we have any last messages here. Childhood memories kind of sideways. So maybe this is rooted from childhood. And the ending is the reality shift. Mindful of your thoughts. Embody the new timeline. Or the right timeline, it says. The new or the right timeline. You are different than others, most in the spiritual world. And obsessed hater. All right, so yeah, I guess we're going to leave it here. Thank you so much for being here. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal through the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Thank you so much for your support. Good luck. Take care.